The last few years I've been spending a lot of time in the summer with family and friends, and I discovered that I really loved the Outer Banks, and it seemed like a natural progression to a new setting for a new series. I always love writing about families with interesting dynamics, and the dad, who's a distant dad in this particular series, evolves over time in the course of the books to becoming more involved with his daughters, and he's brought into the loop by his mother, Cora Jane, this wonderful character that I kind of relate to in the sense that I'd love to have a tenth of her wisdom. I think the three things that are most important with friendship is the lack of judgment, the commitment to staying connected and communicating and being interested in the other person's life. And I think also the common interests that bring you together on a regular basis. Oh, the readers get me involved all the time, and they're constantly coming, with ideas that they think of characters that they think should be in the next books, and they inspire me to try to go on. And a lot of times I think I'm finished with a series, and the readers will come back to me and say, oh, I need to know about so-and-so, or I need to have more information on this series. I love these books so much. I was born on the cusp of Leo and Cancer. My Cancerian nature is just fed by being close to water. And I grew up on the banks of a river that was about 6 miles across where I was. And now I live beside the ocean most of the year. And that feeds something in my soul that's really important to me. In terms of settings, again, because it appeals to me on an emotional level, I like the atmosphere, and I think readers do too. It provides a community that is more of an escape for them. I don't write books that feed into women's fantasies in the sense of being unrealistic or over the top or larger than life, but I do feed into the fantasy of someplace special that they would like to live, they wish they could live. I think one of the things that's always been important to me is to write about characters that women really will identify with, that their problems will be something that the average woman can say, I've been through that, my friends have been through that, my daughter's going through that. That's the kind of email that I get. I like the guy down the street who could be the hero, the guy who is sensitive and kind and anticipates a woman's needs and is somebody they're likely to find, as opposed to somebody over the top that they're never going to run across. I think my brand of women's fiction is based in reality. It is very much things that are likely to happen to women and things that they're likely to experience, and they want a different perspective or maybe some hope and some inspiration that they too can come through this, or that when they're just about to give up on love, there may be somebody right down the street or right down the block who will walk into their lives, and that if they just keep their hearts open a little bit, they'll find the perfect person.